Alrighty, good evening, viewers. This is Christian Fetish coming to you live from the Hebbronville High School Gymnasium. It is Friday Night Hoops, and yes, you heard me correctly, Hebbronville High School. This is the first time that the BC ISD Media Tech Crew has traveled with our varsity basketball teams to a out-of-town game. So the majority of our games we broadcast will be in foul, but we decided let's try to give it one chance. We decided to go ahead and try to do one out-of-town game to see how it works, and so far it's going good. We've had want to thank Hebbronville High School, the hospitality from their coach, both their coaches. I do happen to know the two head coaches for the girls and boys very well, so I want to give them a shout out for allowing us to be here tonight. We are approaching 1:40 left here pregame, so you will still be watching the teams practicing right now in pregame. And again, this is Christian Fetish coming to you live, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, viewers, we're back. We now have 35 seconds left of pregame. This is a district matchup between the Hebbronville Lady Longhorns and our Falfurrias Fighting Bells. And of course, I want to remind you all that after the Bells game, we will have our Fighting Jerseys basketball team. They'll be taking on the Hebbronville Longhorns. So as soon as this video is over, please exit off this video and go to the next video that will pop up right as soon as we end this first video. So if you can't make it out to Hebbronville, because we know it's a very cold night out there. Oh, there's the buzzer. It's a very cold night outside, so if you can't make it out to Hebbronville, you can always watch these two games right from the comfort of your own warm home. So we hope that you join us. Alrighty. Now again, we are in Hebbronville, so those are not our cheerleaders. So you'll be hearing them cheering quite extensively. Alrighty, it looks like both teams are off on the court, ready to go. Looks like our officials are also good, ready to go here too. Here we go with the jump ball. Our starting five are the same: Alegria, Aleman, Perez, Ramirez, and Sanchez. There's the jump ball, and Hebbronville gets the ball. Here we go. Hebbronville heading out to their basket. Go for a layup. Can't make it. Rebounded right there by Sanchez. Sanchez driving to her basket. Should give it to Perez so they can set up the play. Alegria on to Aleman. Aleman goes up. Unfortunately, she misses it, but it's rebounded by Perez, and unfortunately, it's turned over. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Lady Longhorns finding an opening. They go for a little jump shot. Can't make it. Rebounded right there by Alaman. Good rebound right there. Sanchez now with the ball. Gives it off to Alegria. Alegria by Sanchez. Sanchez goes for a three. Short. And the ball goes out of bounds. It looks like it was touched off of the Bells. So it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns will now inbound the ball. Lady Longhorns driving up to their basket. And they go up for a shot, and they make the layup. Lady Longhorns with the lead 2-0. 6:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Ramirez with the ball. Unfortunately, she lost it. She lost it, but Sanchez was able to get it. Ramirez drives through some defenders. She goes up for a layup, and she makes it herself. Tying this game up at 2-2. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Oh, and it looks like there was a little steal by Ramirez. Gives it off to Sanchez. Sanchez gives off to Araglia. Araglia will go for a three. Unfortunately short. Rebounded. Nope. And the officials say the ball was touched off of a Lady Longhorn player, so it will still be Bell's ball. Bell's inbounded. Aleman has it. She goes for a shot, but it's blocked. Ramirez goes up for a shot. Unfortunately, she can't finish, but that will be 2 free throws here for Ramirez. Here we go. Ramirez. She will get 2 free throw attempts. Here's the first shot. Ball goes up. And she makes it. Here is the second free throw attempt. Ball's up. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Bells do have a 1-point lead right now. Start this first quarter. The Lady Longhorns driving. They go for a shot. They can't make it. They get their own rebound. Then they go back up and they put it back up. Bringing the score 4-3 in favor of the Lady Longhorns. Bells did have that short lead, but now the Lady Longhorns have it back. Now, Bells, Ramirez. She goes up and she makes the layup. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Ball touched out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns, so it will be Bell's ball. Bells with the ball. Perez inbounds it to Sanchez. Sanchez gives it to Ramirez. And Ramirez lost it there, but she was able to get it. And it looks like we got a foul against the Lady Longhorns, so Bells will still have the ball. And we got a substitution in here for the Lady Longhorns. Bells will have the ball. Araglia will inbound it. Gives it off. Ramirez has it. She goes up for a layup. Can't make it. She gets her own rebound, but then she goes up for a layup. Good put back up there by Ramirez. So. And the assist to Ramirez was by Sanchez. So now the Lady Longhorns. Oh, it looks like Perez tried to steal it. Unfortunately, hits out of bounds, so it'll still be Lady Longhorn ball. Lady Longhorns inbound the ball. They have the ball. Driving up to the basket. They go for a little short layup. Can't make it. And its rebound is still by the same player. And it looks like we got a foul underneath. And it will be a shooting foul committed by the Bells. So the Lady Longhorns will get 2 shots. First shot goes up, and it's no good. Now, there is the second free throw attempt. Bell's getting in position. Here we go. Here's the second free throw attempt. The ball goes up, and it goes in. Bounced right off of the rim and into the net. Bells now with the ball, bringing your score 5-7 with 4:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Bells moving the ball around. Sanchez gives it down to Ramirez. Ramirez goes up for a jump shot. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Ball was last touch out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns, so it will be Bells' ball. Bells inbound the ball. Sanchez, she'll go for a 3. Unfortunately short, but rebounded by Aleman. Aleman goes to jump shot, and she makes it. Now, Lady Longhorns with the ball. They need to get to their front court. They get it. And looks like there's a steal. Steal, yes, by Perez. Perez sees Sanchez. Sanchez goes down. She goes for a layup. Can't make it. Rebounded by Perez again. Perez goes up. Unfortunately, she can't make it. So both Perez and Sanchez try to go for a layup. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert, and the ball is touched out of bounds by the Bells, so it will be Lady Longhorn's ball. So now, Lady Longhorns have the ball. Bells applying some pressure. And there's a foul called by the Bells. So Lady Longhorns will have the ball. Got substitution in here for the Bells. And we got Cervantes coming in for Aleman. Lady Longhorns will now inbound. Lady Longhorns winning the ball. They go for a jump shot. They can't make it. And it looks like we got a tie up here. Yes, we do. We do have a tie up. Possession arrow is in favor of the Bells, so it will be Bells ball. And it looks like the officials are talking about something here. It looks like the table over there had a little bit of possession arrow issues, so that's all resolved. It'll be Bells ball. Here we go. Bells will inbound the ball. Bettis with the ball. Listening to Coach Bettis to give the play. Oh, and unfortunately, let's see who had the ball. Who had the ball? Looks like there was a turnover. I was hoping the Bells would get it. And there's a foul committed by Cervantes. So yes, we're waiting to see who was going to get possession. And unfortunately, the Lady Longhorns got it. So the Bells now are on defense. Here we go. And there's a travel violation called against the Lady Longhorns. It will be Bells ball. Bells now with the ball. 3:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Bettis with the ball. Gives off to Ramirez. Ramirez drives. She goes for a layup, but can't make it. As Ramirez applying pressure, almost had the ball there. Lady Longhorns pushing the ball. And unfortunately, it was stripped by Alegria. Alegria gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez gives it to Alegria. Alegria to Perez. Perez will go for it herself. Unfortunately, it's off. Rebounded by Cervantes. Cervantes hands it back out to Alegria. See if the Bells can set a good play here. Perez with the ball. Gives it off to Alegria. Alegria will give it off to Perez. And unfortunately, it went out of bounds. Last touch by the Bells, so it will be Lady Longhorns ball. So the Lady Longhorns will have the ball. Lady Longhorns will now set a play up. As they lose the ball, turnover. There's a throw by Alegria. Sanchez gets it. Sanchez goes for a layup. Unfortunately, she can't finish. And the ball was touched out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns. Now it will be Bells ball. We got substitution here for the Bells. We have Trevino in for Sanchez. Alrighty, now the Bells will inbound the ball. Alegria gets it to Cervantes. Cervantes goes for a jump shot. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. And it's stripped away as it's still fighting for possession. Ball goes out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns, so it will be Bells ball. And we got a substitution here for the Lady Longhorns. Alegria gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez goes for a jump shot. Unfortunately, she's blocked going up. And there's a steal right there by Alegria. Gives it to Trevino. Trevino will go for a little jump shot. She can't make it. And we have a foul called against the Bells, so it will be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns will now inbound the ball. Got 10 seconds to get to their court. Bells applying a little pressure. Bells applying a little pressure. They go for a layup. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez now with the ball. She throws it to Perez. Perez gives to Cervantes. Cervantes to Alegria. Gives to Ramirez. Ramirez goes and she makes the layup. And the Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Your score 5-11 in favor of the Bells. Oh, and there's a steal by Alegria. Alegria will go for a layup and she shot it, but it didn't go in. And it's looking like the foul was called on the floor, so there's no free throw attempt. So it'll still be Bells ball with 1:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Bells inbound. Ramirez, she tried to go for a shot, but she was blocked. Now the Lady Longhorns have the ball. Lady Longhorns moving the ball around, trying to find an opening, trying to find something. They can't right now. Moving the ball around. And it looks like the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by a Bells player, so it'll still be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns will now inbound the ball. In the corner. Lady Longhorns, they go for a little jump shot. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Good rebound right there. We're now approaching 45 seconds left to play. Unfortunately, there's a travel violation committed against the Bells, so it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. And looks like we got a substitution here for the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns will inbound the ball. Lady Longhorns moving it around. We now have 35 seconds left to play. Lady Longhorns go for it down low, but it's unfortunately too hard of a pass, so Bells will have possession with 30 seconds left to play. Bells trying to find an opening. They do. Bettis with the ball. Driving down, gives it to Cervantes. Cervantes, she'll go for a little layup. Unfortunately, she's blocked on the way up. And we have a jump ball call. Possession arrows in favor of the Lady Longhorns. So the Lady Longhorns will have the ball. They'll probably go for the last second shot. They now have 19 seconds left. Lady Longhorns. Oh, but there's a steal by Cervantes. Unfortunately, Cervantes couldn't hold on to it. It'll still be, and it goes out of bounds, so it'll still be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns throw. Oh, they give it right to Alegría. So Alegría, good thing she was right there. Ramirez now has the ball. And we got a foul called against the Lady Longhorns. It will be on the floor, so there's no free throw attempts. 12 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Alegría inbounds, gives it to Perez. Perez to Trevino. Trevino goes for a jump shot, and she banks it in. Good shot right there by Trevino. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. And that is the end of the first quarter, bringing your score 13-5 in favor of the Bells. 1 minute intermission, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are now back from the 1 minute intermission. We're going to start here the second quarter, and the Bells will have the ball to start it off. And before we start, we got one of the officials talking to Coach Bettis. And it looks like the officials was informing Coach Bettis that he needs to tell his players to tuck in their shirts. So here we go to start off the second quarter. Bells have the ball here. Alegría inbounds it to Bettis. Bettis moves it around, gives it to Trevino. Bettis to Alegría. Alegría tried to find Ramirez, and unfortunately couldn't. And there is a foul right there called. There's a foul called right there by Ramirez. So it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Bells applying pressure. Lady Longhorns are able to get the ball to their court. Let's say they go for a layup. Unfortunately too hard. And we have a jump ball, which will be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. They give it down low. They go for a shot. Doesn't go in, but more than likely it is a shooting foul committed against the Bells. So the Lady Longhorns here will get 2 shots. Lady Longhorns, here's the first free throw attempt. No good. Lady Longhorns will get 1 more. Alrighty, here is the second free throw attempt. The ball goes up, and they make that one. Bells now with the ball. Alegria has the ball. Gives it to Ramirez. Almost lost it there. Good thing Ramirez was there. Ramirez goes for a shot, and unfortunately she can't finish. So now Ramirez will get 2 free throw attempts. Ramirez, here we go. First shot goes up. It's no good. And it looks like we had a lane violation committed against the Lady Longhorns, so Ramirez will get 2 shots again. So here's the first free throw attempt by Ramirez. Fortunately, it doesn't go in. So she gets 1 more free throw attempt right here. Ball goes up. Unfortunately, it's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns pushing the ball around. Go for a little jump shot. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Gives it off to Alegria. Alegria gives it to Cervinho. Cervinho will go for a 3. Unfortunately short. Rebounded by Cervantes. Alegria to Cervantes. Cervantes goes for a little jump shot. Can't make it. And rebounded by Perez. Perez tried to throw it to Ramirez. Unfortunately, she threw it a little too hard, which Lady Longhorns get possession. So that's a turnover right there by the Bells. Lady Longhorns will go for a 3. No good. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez gives it to Cervinho. Cervinho pushes the ball down. And ball goes out of bounds. Touched by the Lady Longhorns, so it'll be Bells ball. Bells will now inbound the ball. Alegria has the ball. Gives it to Cervinho. Cervinho will go for a 3. Unfortunately, too hard. Can't make it. And there's a travel violation committed against the Lady Longhorns, so it will be Bells ball. Bells will have the ball with 6:25 left to play here in the second quarter. And it looks like we got a timeout here. Timeout called by the Bells. Be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're now back here from that timeout. Here we go. Bells will have the ball. Alegria will inbound the ball. Gives it to Cervinho. Cervinho to Perez. Perez will go for a 3. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns throw it down. They had a player. Lady Longhorns will go for a layup. And unfortunately, there's a shooting foul committed by the Bells, so the Lady Longhorns will get 2 free throws. Alrighty, here is the first free throw attempt here by the Lady Longhorns. First shot goes up, it's no good. Lady Longhorns will get 1 more free throw attempt. The ball goes up. And it's good. Bringing your score 7-13. Still in favor of the Bells. Bells haven't had a bucket yet. Let's see if they can try to get one right here. So Devonta's with the ball. She'll go for the jump layup. Can't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. The Lady Longhorns throw it down. And there was an open player. But unfortunately, it's a turnover by the Lady Longhorns, and it's a double dribble call, so that will be Bell's ball. Bells will now inbound the ball. Pettis has the ball. As we now have 5:45 left to play here in the second quarter, And unfortunately, Alegría couldn't find anybody. And the Lady Longhorns did it again. They get the ball, they throw it down, but this time nobody was there. As well, there's a tough throw by Trevino. Luckily, Alegría was there. She gives it to Cervantes, And Cervantes threw the ball off of a Lady Longhorn player. So that will be Bell's ball. It looked like from here Cervantes was out of bounds, but the officials didn't call it. So when Cervantes threw the ball hit off of a Lady Longhorn player. So the Bells still get the ball. We have some substitution there for the Bells. Leslie Sanchez will go for a three. Unfortunately, it's too short. She needs to go for a rebound. So the Lady Longhorns now with the ball. They go up for a free throw, and it looks like we got a shooting foul committed by the Bells. We now have 2 free throw attempts here for the Lady Longhorns. Here's the first free throw attempt. No good. Here will be the second free throw attempt here for the Lady Longhorns. Ball goes up, and that one is good. 8-13 your score now. Bells really need to try to get some points right here up on the board. Bells moving the ball. Unfortunately, Ramirez loses the ball. Lady Longhorns were able to get possession. Lady Longhorns go for a layup, and they make it, bringing your score 10-13. Lady Longhorns were able to cut the lead now just to 3. Ramirez with the ball. Ramirez goes for a layup. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns threw the ball away. The Lady Longhorns threw the ball away, so now it will be Bell's ball. Bells have the ball. Cervantes with the ball. Gives it to Aleman. Aleman to Alegría. Alegría will go for a 3. Too hard. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns, they will go down. Cervantes tried to steal it, but unfortunately she couldn't. So now the Lady Longhorns will have the ball. As we got a substitution here for the Bells. We got Pettis in for Trevino. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. We had Pettis in for Alegría. Excuse me. Now the Bells applying pressure. Bells, Lady Longhorns, go for a jump shot. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez gives it off to Cervantes. We now have 4 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Aleman gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez will go for another layup, and she makes that one, bringing your score 10-15 in favor of the Bells. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Lady Longhorns, good shot underneath. We're able to make it. Good pass there by the Lady Longhorns to able to take advantage to get 2 points. Sanchez gives it off to Pettis. Pettis unfortunately double dribbled. That's a turnover right there by the Bells, which that will be Lady Longhorns ball. So now Lady Longhorns have the ball. Moving the ball around. They go again underneath, and they make it. Bringing your score 15-14. Still in favor of the Bells. Bells need to try to answer right here. Aleman with the ball. Gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez almost lost it. Good thing she was able to get it. Aleman now has it. Gives it to Cervantes. Pettis will go for a three. Unfortunately, it's short. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Longhorn player, so it will be Bell's ball. Cervantes inbounds the ball. She looked for Ramirez, but unfortunately there was a Lady Longhorn player right in front of her. Lady Longhorns go for a layup, and there is a shooting foul committed by Pettis. So now that will be 2 free throw attempts. There'll be 2 free throw attempts for the Lady Longhorns. Here is the first free throw attempt. Ball goes up, no good. Alrighty, now here is the second free throw attempt. Ball goes up, and no good. Rebounded right there by Ramirez. Gives it to Sanchez. Sanchez to Cervantes. Cervantes goes for a jump shot. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded right there by Pettis. Pettis hands it off back to Sanchez. Sanchez to Cervantes. Cervantes will go for another layup. Unfortunately, she can't make it. Rebounded by Aleman. Aleman tried to go up, but she was blocked. Sanchez now with it, goes for a jump shot. And unfortunately, that was an air ball. Went out of bounds, so that will be Lady Longhorns ball. And now it looks like we got a timeout here called by the Lady Longhorns. It looked like to be a 30-second timeout. Yes, so we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are now back here from that timeout. So now the Lady Longhorns will have the ball. They got 10 seconds to get to their front court. Lady Longhorns will go for a three. Too hard. Rebounded by Aleman. Aleman gives it off to Pettis. Pettis. Unfortunately, she double dribbled. That's a turnover, so it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns will have the ball with 2 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Lady Longhorns moving the ball around, trying to find somebody open. Still moving it, still couldn't find anybody. Lady Longhorns still trying to find something. Bells. We're playing good defense, but unfortunately there's a foul committed against the Bells. So it'll be Lady Longhorn ball. And we now have 5 team fouls committed by the Bells. So now the Lady Longhorns will get 2 free throw attempts. Alrighty, here is the first free throw attempt. Ball goes up. It is no good. Here is the second free throw attempt. The ball is up. And now it's no good, but the Lady Longhorns get their rebound. Or they did, but the Bells and the Lady Longhorns are fighting for it. Ball goes out of bounds, so it was last touched by Bells player. So Lady Longhorns have the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Lady Longhorns, so it will now be Bells ball. Alrighty, now the Bells have the ball. Moving the ball around. Sanchez gives it off to Aleman. Aleman goes for a little jump shot. Fortunately, can't make it. Rebound by Cervantes. Cervantes gives it to Trevino. Trevino gives it back to Sanchez, to Aleman. Aleman back to Sanchez. They go for a three. Fortunately, it's too short. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. A minute left to play here in the second quarter. And unfortunately, there is a shooting foul committed by the Bells, so the Lady Longhorns will now get 2 free throw attempts. Lady Longhorns. Here's the first free throw attempt right here. Ball goes up. No good. Have a substitution here for the Bells and for the Longhorns. For the Bells, we have Alegria in for Sanchez. Now here is the second free throw attempt. Ball goes up. And it's good. Tying this game up at 15 all. With 55 seconds left to play here. Bells with the ball. Unfortunately, Cervantes loses the ball. And it looks like she got injured right there on the play. We do have an injury timeout, so we'll be right back. Okay, so we are now back from that injury timeout. It was Cervantes for that injury. We hope she is feeling better. We hope she gets better. Alrighty, Bells with the ball. 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bells moving the ball around. Trevino almost lost it, gives it off to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Trevino. Trevino almost lost it again. Gives it to Aleman. Aleman went for a shot. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. Lady Longhorns will now have the ball with 15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The Lady Longhorns moving the ball around. They will go for a three. It's no good. And Aleman gets the ball. There's 3 seconds left to play. Let's see if she can get a last shot right here. Aleman goes for a shot. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it. We are now at halftime, folks, bringing your score 15 all. Can the Bells come out with a win, or will the Lady Longhorns come out the win? Well, we'll find out when we come back from halftime. So please enjoy right now. We will have both the Longhorns and the jerseys practicing, and then we'll have the second half of the girls' game. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are now back to second half of this district matchup between the Falfurrias Fighting Bells and the Hebbronville Lady Longhorns. Bells will go for a three. Fortunately, can't make it. Rebounded right there by Sanchez. Sanchez to Alegria, to Aleman. Aleman trying to find someone. She found Sanchez. Gives to Perez. Perez down low to Ramirez. Ramirez goes for a jump shot, and she makes the jump shot, bringing the score 17-15 in favor of the Bells. This is Christian Pettis coming to you live from Hebbronville High School. As the Bells right there were able to steal the ball. And they almost lost it there. Oh, the Bells will go for a three. Unfortunately, short. This is the first time that the BC ISD Media Tech crew has traveled with our basketball teams to Hebbronville. We want to thank Hebbronville High School for their hospitality for us this evening. So here we go. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. They're moving the ball around. They go for the layup, short. Then they get their own rebound. They go for another jumper. Can't make it. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. And that is a half-court violation committed against the Lady Longhorns. That's a turnover. That will be Bell's ball. Bells now inbounding the ball. Moving it around. Trying to get something going here. Aleman has it. Bettis. She'll go for a three. Bang! She makes the three. Lady Longhorns now inbound the ball. Threw it all the way. They were able to get it. They go for a jump layup. They can't make it. And the jump shot still can't make it. Rebounded by Alegria. Alegria gives it off to Sanchez. Sanchez tried to give it to Aleman. Almost lost it, but she was able to get it. Aleman will go for a layup. And she makes the and one layup. Oh, excuse me, that was Ramirez, not Aleman. I apologize. So Ramirez with the and one layup. Ramirez will now get one free throw. Substitution here for the Lady Longhorns. Here we go. Here's the first free throw attempt by Ramirez. Ball goes up, and she makes it, bringing your score 23-15 in favor of the Bells. Lady Longhorns with the ball, and they turn it over. Ramirez gets the loose ball. Bells get to Aleman. Aleman goes for a jump shot. Unfortunately, couldn't finish. But it's a shooting foul, so she will get two free throws. And we don't see Cervantes on the bench, so we do hope that she is okay. We hope to see her. Alrighty, so here we go. Aleman, here's the first free throw attempt. Ball goes up, and it's good. Here will be the second free throw attempt. It looks like we got a Lady Longhorn player tying her shoes. Those officials are going to hold for a little. Here we go. Second free throw attempt. Ball goes up. And she makes both of them. Two big free throws right there for Aleman. Alrighty, Lady Longhorns now with the ball. Trying to get to their court. Pushing down to their court. They go for a layup. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez driving to her basket. As she tried to make her layup, but it looks like she was blocked on the way up. Ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns with the ball. Trying to get it to her half court. And there's a double dribble violation called against the Lady Longhorns, so it will be Bell's ball. Bells will now inbound the ball. 5:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Bells are up 25-15 by 10. Bells are moving the ball around. And it looked like It looked like the Lady Longhorns almost took the ball, but Ramirez was able to get it, and she goes up and she gets fouled. So there will be 2 free throw attempts for Ramirez. Here's the first free throw. Ball goes up. It's good. Alrighty. Here's the second free throw attempt. Ball's up. And that's good. 2 big free throws right there for Ramirez. Lady Longhorns inbounding the ball. As the Bells applying good pressure here. Lady Longhorns trying to find somebody open. Can't. Good defense right here by the Bells. Lady Longhorns swinging the ball around. They go for a jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Perez. Perez looks like she had lost her footing. Sanchez was able to get it, but it looks like she stepped out of bounds. So that's a turnover right there. A turnover by the Bells. So it'll be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns, they go for a 3. No good. Araglia tried to get the rebound. Unfortunately, she couldn't. Lady Longhorns, they go for a jump shot. And there's an and 1 shooting foul committed by the Bells. So Lady Longhorns will get 1 free throw. Lady Longhorns will get 1 free throw attempt here. Ball goes up. And it did not hit the rim, so that's will be like a turnover right there. So the Bells will now have the ball. Sanchez with the ball. Gives it to Araglia. Sanchez trying to find someone. She can't. Unfortunately, Bells almost lost it right there. Good thing Araglia was able to get it. And that was hit off of a Lady Longhorns player, so the Bells will still have possession. Bells got to be careful with the passes because the Lady Longhorns could steal them. So now, Bells with the ball. Sanchez trying to find something open. And we have a travel violation called against the Bells, so it will be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns inbound the ball. Lady Longhorns in their front court. They tried to go for a jump shot, but the Bells were able to stop them. Oh, there's a 3 by the Lady Longhorns. No good. Rebounded by Aleman. Aleman hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez now with the ball. Sanchez gives the ball to Aleman. No good. Sanchez goes for a 3 and too hard. Lady Longhorns able to get the ball. There's a player open. They go for a layup. And they make the layup. Bells up 27-19 with 3:25 left to play here in the third quarter. BCID Media Tech coming to you live from Hebbronville High School. Bells went for a layup, but there's a foul called, and it looks like the foul was on the floor right before the shot, so the Bells will not get 2 free throws, but the Bells will have possession of the ball. Let's see if they could take advantage right here. And there was a substitution by the Lady Longhorns. Bells with the ball, almost lost it. And looks like we got a foul committed against the Lady Longhorns. Still be Bells ball. And it looks like we are now at 5 team fouls for the Lady Longhorns, which means the Bells will get 2 free throw attempts. Here's the first free throw attempt by Ramirez. The ball goes up, and she makes it. Here's the second free throw attempt. Ball goes up, and she makes both of them. Good shooting right there of free throws by Ramirez. Now, Bells on defense, applying some pressure. As the ball looked to hit off of Araglia. She's okay right there. And we will have a substitution here. We'll have Trevino in for Alegria. But it'll still be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns will inbound the ball. They go for a layup. Can't make it. Rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez. As the ball looked to go out of bounds, last touch by a Bells player, so Lady Longhorns will still have the ball. Lady Longhorns trying to get something going here. As there's a turnover right there by the Lady Longhorns. Sandra is there. Sanchez will go for a layup. Can't make it. Perez gets the rebound. She goes for a layup. She can't make it. Rebounded by Trevino. Trevino to Aleman. Aleman back to Sanchez. Let's see if the Bells can set up a play here. Aleman goes for a jump shot. Can't make it. She gets her own rebound. Sanchez now has it. As it looks like we have a timeout called against the Bells. It looks to be a 30-second. Yes, it is. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are now back. Here we go. Bells inbound the ball. Aleman has it. Gives out to Perez. Perez goes for a two. Couldn't make it. Ramirez was able to get the rebound. She went for a jump shot. Fortunately, she couldn't finish it, but she is fouled. So the Bells will get 2 free throw attempts here. Here's the first free throw attempt right here by Ramirez. The ball goes up. It's good. Alrighty. Here is the second free throw attempt here. Ball goes up and it's good. Good free throws right there by Ramirez. Now the Lady Longhorns with the ball. Lady Longhorns will go for a layup. Too hard, can't make it. They get their own rebound and there's a block right there by Ramirez. Block that went out of bounds. Still be Lady Longhorn ball. As the Lady Longhorns will now have the ball. Lady Longhorns will inbound. And there's another block right there by Ramirez. The player that inbounded the ball touched it. She didn't get into possession. That is a turnover, so it'll be Bells ball. Bells now with the ball. 1:50 left to play here in the third quarter. Bells were able to score right there, bringing your score 33-19 in favor of the Bells. And Bettis almost was able to steal that ball right there, but it'll still be Lady Longhorn ball. As it looks like we have some substitutions there for the Lady Longhorns. Ball's last touch out of bounds by the Bells. Still be Lady Longhorn ball. Lady Longhorns will inbound the ball. Lady Longhorns trying to find momentum. Nothing here. They'll go for a jump shot. No good. Goes out of bounds. That will be Bells ball. Bells will now inbound the ball. As now We are approaching almost a minute to play here. Ramirez, she tried to go for a layup, couldn't make it. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. We are now at a minute here in the third quarter of Friday Night Hoops here at Hebbronville High School. District matchup between the Bells and the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns go for a jump shot, can't make it. They get their own rebound. Dorino, she tried to steal the ball. Unfortunately, she couldn't get it. Goes out of bounds, so it'll still be Lady Longhorns ball. Lady Longhorns inbound the ball as the Lady Longhorn player tried to give it her own, but nobody was there. Goes out of bounds, so it'll be Bell's ball. We now have 45 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Looks like the Bells will hold it for one last shot. Bettis with the ball, controlling it. Bells will take the last shot. Let's see if they can get it. Bells moving it around, almost lost it there. As what I mean. No, excuse me. Aleman tried to go for a jump shot and she was fouled. And that is a shooting foul. So that would be 2 shots for Aleman. Here's the first free throw attempt by Aleman. The ball goes up. It's good. Here will now be the second free throw attempt. Ball goes up. Unfortunately, it's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns with 15 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Good, strong performance right here by our Bells. Lady Longhorns will go for a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Trevino. Bells now have 7 seconds. Trevino. She'll go to the layup. Take it herself. And she makes the layup. And that is the end of the third quarter, bringing your score 36-19 in favor of the Bells. 1 minute intermission. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are now back here. Start of the fourth quarter. Bells are in command. Lady Longhorns will have the ball to start off the fourth quarter. Here we go. Lady Longhorns moving the ball around. There's a block right there by Trevino, but the Lady Longhorns were still able to get the ball. And Bells have the ball. Turnover by the Lady Longhorns. Sanchez with the ball. Gives out to Aleman. Aleman almost lost it. Gives it to Trevino. Trevino got caught, gives it to Pettis. Unfortunately, there's a travel violation called against the Bells, so Lady Longhorns will now have the ball. And a reminder to you viewers, this is the fourth quarter. After this game, we will immediately end this link and go straight to the boys' game. Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns turned the ball over, so now the Bells have the ball. So again, as soon as this game's over, this link will end. As soon as the game's over, this link will end. And we will go to the next live video for our boys game. So please tune in as there was a turnover right there committed against the Bells. Lady Longhorns will now have the ball. Lady Longhorns will go for a jump shot. Can't make it. Rebounded right there by Ramirez. Ramirez gives it off to Perez. Perez with the ball. Gives it to Trevino. Trevino will go for a three. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns now with the ball. As the Lady Longhorn player, she stepped out of bounds. That will be Bell's ball. Bells with the ball. Pettis controlling the tempo of this game here. We now have 6:25 left to play here in the fourth quarter, and unfortunately, Aleman couldn't handle the ball. Turnover by the Bells. As the Lady Longhorns go for a jump shot, can't make it. Ball's last touch out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns. It will now be Bells' ball. Sanchez with the ball. Sanchez trying to find someone. She can't find it. Anyone. She found Trevino. Trevino now. Gives it back to Sanchez. Sanchez tried to get to Aleman. Oh, she did. Able to get it. Ramirez. She went for a jump shot. Got her own rebound. Went up again. And she's fouled on the way up. That will be 2 free throw attempts for Ramirez. Alrighty. Here we go. Ramirez will now have 2 free throw attempts right here. Alrighty, here's the first free throw attempt by Ramirez. The ball goes up. Fortunately, no good. She was doing good at the free throw line. Well, let's see if she can make this second free throw right here. Alrighty, she has the ball. Ball goes up. And that one is good. Ramirez is like 4 for 5 or 5 for 6 on free throws tonight, which is very good. Now the Lady Longhorns with the ball. As Sanchez almost stole it, the Longhorns were able to give it to Aleman. Aleman tried to give it to Sanchez to go for a layup. Unfortunately, she couldn't convert. But the ball is last touch out of bounds by the Lady Longhorns. That will now be Bell's ball. As we now have a substitution here for the Lady Longhorns. Bells will now inbound the ball. Sanchez with the ball, gives it to Trevino. Trevino will go for a 3. That's a little too hard. And she saves the ball. Sanchez now with the ball. Gives out to Trevino. Trevino to Pettis. Pettis will go for a 3. Too hard right there. Rebounded by the Lady Longhorns. As Coach Pettis was telling his team to get back on defense, not to worry about pressure. Not worry about giving Hebbronville some pressure here, just to play defense. Oh, and unfortunately, you heard it from right here. There was a shooting foul committed against the Bells, a 3-point attempt. Clearly heard that slap from right here. You hear people around here went, ooh. So here we go. Lady Longhorns will now get 3 free throws. First one is missed. Now we got 2 more free throws here. Here's the second one. No good. We got a substitution here for the Bells. We got Alegria in for Sanchez. Here is the second free throw attempt. The ball goes up. No good. Rebounded by Aleman. Aleman gives it to Trevino. Trevino gives it to Alegria. Alegria almost lost it there. Trevino will now go for a 3. Unfortunately, it's too hard. Rebounded by Pettis. Pettis back to Trevino. Back to Pettis. Pettis gets Alegria. Alegria will go for a 3 herself. No good. Rolled right out of the rim. And the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by a Bells player, so it will be Lady Longhorn ball. Lady Longhorn with the ball. 4:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Bells are on track to winning tonight's district ball game, as it was a tough loss for the Bells this past Tuesday. Lady Longhorns were confused as to who should grab that ball. Goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Bells ball. Bells now with the ball. Trevino to Pettis. Pettis to Aleman. Aleman tried to go for a jump shot. Couldn't make it. Lady Longhorn with the ball. Driving down to their basket. They will go for a 3 themselves. Can't make it. Ball comes out of the hoop. As Trevino has the ball, drives it, gives it to Perez. Perez to Aleman again. Aleman will go for another jump shot. Unfortunately, she can't make it. And we have some substitutions here by the Lady Longhorns. Bells have the ball. As Ramirez tries to go up, but she's blocked. Lady Longhorns now moving the ball around. 3:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. There's a turnover committed right there by the Lady Longhorns. Bells are able to get the ball. As Trevino almost lost it, she was able to get it. Gives it to Perez. Trevino now has it. Looking at the Bells are going to try to waste some clock here, which that is the right thing to do, being that you're up by a good amount of points. And that's exactly what the Bells are doing here. They're going to waste the clock now. Here we go. Bells moving the ball around. Hebbronville will be applying a little bit of pressure. Bells still moving it. Aleman, she gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez tried to go for a jump shot, but she's blocked. But Perez was able to get the ball, was able to steal the ball, and she goes up for a jump shot, and she makes it herself, bringing your score 39-19 in favor of the Bells. Bells up by 20 points here. Lady Longhorns still moving the ball around, trying to find something. They haven't found anything going for them. They haven't found anything. They go for a three. Nope, doesn't go. And there's right there a steal by Aleman. Aleman gave the ball to Trevino. Trevino gives it off to Ramirez. And it looks like the ball went out of bounds. Last touch by a Lady Longhorn player. It will be Bell's ball. Aleman goes for a little jumper. Unfortunately, too hard. Rebounded by Ramirez. And it looks like we got a jump ball tie up. Possession arrow is in favor of the Bells. Bells now have the ball. Aleman, she tried to go for a shot, but she couldn't to get it. Last touch still by a Hebbronville player, so it will still be Bell's ball. Alegría inbounded the ball, passing it around to Perez. Perez to Trevino, back to Perez. As the Bells wasting clock here, 1:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ramirez with the ball, almost lost it. And there's a travel violation called against the Bells. Lady Longhorns will now have the ball. Lady Longhorns with the ball here. Moving it around. Almost lost it right there. And there's a steal right there by Trevino. She gives it off to Aleman. Aleman to Alegría. As we now have exactly 1 minute to play. Looks like the Bells. Oh, Aleman went for a jump shot and she makes it. That might have been right there the icing on the cake, or the cherry on top. As your Bells will be coming out with a win here tonight against the Hebbronville Longhorns. Just a reminder, folks, as soon as this game is over, please exit off this video and go. And there's a layup right there by Trevino. That one might have been the cherry on top of this game right here. Again, folks, after this game is over, exit off this video, and then we will go immediately to the next link, the next live video, and that will be our Falfurrias fighting jerseys against the Hebbronville Longhorns. You do not want to miss that game as well. As the ball goes out of bounds, it will still be Bell's ball. We've got 14 seconds left to play here. Lady Longhorns will go for three. Can't get it. Rebounded by them. As there's a jump ball tie up right there. Possession arrow is in favor of the Lady Longhorns. Lady Longhorns inbound the ball. They'll go for a three. As it's rebounded by Alegría. We got 3 seconds. Trevino. She'll go for a last minute layup. Oh, unfortunately, it didn't go in. But that is the end of the game, folks. Your score, the Hebbronville Longhorns 19, the Falfurrias Fighting Bells 43. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in to the Bells basketball game here tonight. We're about to exit off this video, and then we will go straight to the next video for our fighting jerseys. So thank you for tuning in. In 10 minutes, our jerseys will be playing, so we hope you tune in for the next game. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.